Stupid. Hello, people. How's it going? Wonderful day. Yes, we're having an awesome time here. Our frame rates are dropping. My internet is terrible.
Well, as long as we're
Tired of it.
I'll get this.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. We stream. Welcome to the Wrestle Story. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, every Friday after SmackDown, and my internet is terrible.
Just keep talking.
I don't get this.
Just keep talking.
I don't know what to say. I'm dropping frames. Bad.
Okay.
Can you guys see us
but
okay?
If they can see us, then just
Roll
keep
on
talking.
the Sunday, baby. Yeah. How you doing, Dylan?
What up? Just keep talking. As long as nobody tells us we're gone, just keep talking. So, tonight,
Raw is
Monday Night
not
Raw.
good. Someone better explain why the Viking Raiders, who have been a tag team for years, lost to Buddy Seth when they're stable. That's an actual team. I think they're going to set up an AOP. Well, I think they're going to set up an AOP. How you doing? Give me a hole, yeah.
What is up?
I don't know how long we're going to be with you because my internet has been terrible all day long. Like, all day long.
All day long.
Yes, my internet is terrible. But I don't have a lot of options here because, this is the fastest internet I have in my area. It's the only internet I have in my area that is worth anything. So, anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the chat. For as long as we will be here, who knows how long, because, like I said, we're dropping frames bad. I have no idea if we're online. No clue. So, what are you doing?
Trying to find this stuff.
Just talk.
Hello.
Well, Maven on your solo episode. Hope you're feeling better, Mr. G. I'm feeling a lot better.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to have to be
So
Mr. G
much
versus the cable guy, because
At the Rumble this weekend, yeah, totally.
they have no clue how to fix it. Well, they have a clue how to fix it.
I don't know if they want to.
Can't fix it.
I really don't know if they want to. Thanks, we don't need a thumbnail, fools. Just let us do our stream, please and thank you.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here.
Yeah, you talk.
All right, guys. So tonight, okay. Tonight's Raw. It's just, it just was not good. I'm sorry. The main event, don't have a clue what that was for. The middle of the show, the beginning of the show, so I'm just not in love with this episode. Especially, I just don't think WWE knows how to do go-home shows. That's what I think. Does anybody else think that? I don't think they know how to do a go-home show to a pay-per-view. I really don't think they have any idea what they're doing when it comes to that. Because all the shows before this were great. And then we got this show, and it was just kind of garbage. When was the last good go-home show? I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. Can they do a good go-home show? Everything before this was decent. And then, this week, it's just, trash.
This show is terrible.
So...
Terrible.
The main event was terrible, yes. Street Profits doing SNL skits is awful. Yeah, I'll share my thoughts on that in just a couple minutes. When was the last good go-home show? Don't have a clue. Gleen.
How's it going?
So...
I have something to say. Let's hear it, Dylan.
Smells good in here.
No, it doesn't. My house is burning down.
Whatever. Hey, James, what's up?
I don't even bother watching anymore. Just catch up with your guys' review.
Our reviews are better than the actual freaking show.
No, the show was awesome. What'd you like about it, Dylan?
Lana, Lashley versus Rusev and Liv was the last memory of Raw before Royal Rumble. Exactly. That's what they left us with.
Here's a question. Okay, why did they do that with Humberto Carrillo? Pay me $100 for my refund for Raw, sir.
I don't get it. Humberto Carrillo is trash.
Yeah, I don't know. It was not good.
It was not So we start the show.
Favorite thing to cook, Mr. Gleen? Like, that I cook, or like someone in the house cooks?
We'll go with...
Don't act like I don't cook, because I have cooked.
No, I'm not going to say you don't cook.
Okay.
But I was going to say you should go with...
Y'all, YouTube is not working. You know why?
Because it's Visa.
You know why, James? Hey, thanks for the follow. Visa second.
Yes.
Considering our internet is trash right now.
Thanks so much for the follow.
I do cook. I do cook. I have cooked.
Yes.
I cook once in a while.
Sometimes. Every now and again. So guys.
My favorite thing to cook. Was that like a serious question?
Yes, it was a serious question. Answer the question, man.
We're doing good. How you doing?
My favorite, okay, I'm not Mr. G, but my favorite thing to cook is chicken, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and stuff. That'd be it. Those 3 things together.
My favorite thing to cook is pizza. I'm sorry for what I did last time. Hey, no big deal, Dylan. Everybody makes mistakes. Why we added you back in?
Favorite thing to cook?
Pizza.
Oh, like you actually make pizza?
Yeah,
like the dough and stuff.
Yeah, like. Well, I hate making the dough, but. You know.
So, you like to...
pizza's good.
Okay. Sure, we'll go with that.
Homemade pizzas was the best.
Okay, we'll go with that. So, we start the show off with Seth. He comes out, thanks the crowd for making him what he is today. He then thanks Buddy for stepping up and helping them win last week. Cool. Then KO Joe comes out. KO says... he talks too much. And then he says, yay, Seth, lovely, you took out the big show. Go you, okay? 2 things here. 1, I'm sure that show will be back to kick your ass. 2, you didn't get rid of us. So, there's kind of a problem there. We're still going to be here. We're still going to... beat you upside the head, okay? So, we want to fight. And Seth's like, hey, go right ahead, homies. There are 4 of us. That'd be 8. There are 4 of us and 2 of you. So come at us.
Yeah.
See what happens. And Joe's like, oh, we didn't say we were the only ones who came looking for a fight. And then the Viking Raiders come out. And then they clean house. So that was what that was. And it was lovely.
It was lovely.
So, yeah, that was the beginning. Awesome.
The beginning?
Of the end.
Of the end.
Yeah. So, okay. Seth. The Viking Jobbers. Hey, Lord Fetchini, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Seth. It's not that I don't like him because he's a heel. I just am not loving what they're doing with him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I'm back. I'm feeling better. You big sexy beast.
I just don't know.
I feel like nobody can stop the new Raw Championship. The way they're doing this, I have no clue why they're doing it this way.
Like, I'm not loving it. Like, honestly, okay, at first I was kind of living for Seth and his heel turn, right? And now I'm just like, ugh. I'm not liking what they're doing with it. Like, I don't know if they just need to do more with it and, like, they need to move on and, like, see where it goes. But, like, currently, it's just kind of, like, not really for me. Yeah. Like, what I want is the 2014 heel Seth. That's what I want.
Mr. G, what did you do to my nice roaring fire? I don't know. It was like smoking, so I like had to shut the things and the glass and like because it was like roaring, smelling down the hallway here. Why are the go home shows for pay-per-views always terrible, bro? By the way, what's up? What's happening?
Hey, Star John.
I don't know. I don't know why they're so bad.
What's happening? It sucked, man. It sucked so bad. Like, it sucked.
Seth should announce that it'll be number 2.
So then Brock can just throw him over right away. That would be awesome, sure. I don't love what they're doing with Seth currently, okay? It's not that I don't like Seth because he's a heel. It's just like, I'm just not liking Seth, period.
She just doesn't like Seth.
Like, I just don't like what they're doing with him. It's not enjoyable to watch.
So when he leaves, Becky will leave too, and then she'll get all mad.
Like, it's just, I'm not loving what they're doing with him right now, and it's just
Maven hashtag
frustrating. It's just frustrating, because, like, it's just not good.
No.
So then Seth says, well, they go to the back, and then Seth says that we're challenging Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles tonight.
Okay, so here's a question. I'll wait till we get to it, but I have a question about this whole Ricochet Brock thing.
Me too.
I
have a lot to say about it.
Well, now you know. Now that I got something else to say too. So just let's go on.
So then we get Rey Mysterio versus Andrade in a U.S. title ladder match. My God, this ladder match. I'm sorry, it was awful. I could not, like, there were so many spots that were just screwed up. Like, Rey nearly killed himself, like, 3 different times, and Andrade did also, and so it's like, it was so sloppy and just not good. It was horrible, and I was like, oh. Like, I just couldn't watch it. Can we just say Brock is a bitch for low-blowing Ricochet instead of having a cool encounter, or what could have been a cool encounter?
I haven't thought about this whole thing, though. That I just thought about.
Yeah, he
could have
died.
He could have died. Definitely.
Like, seriously, there were, like, 3 different spots that Rey, like, nearly killed himself.
Yeah.
Not even joking. Like, the falls from the top, it was really sloppy. In my opinion, I think it looked really sloppy. Maybe this ladder match was dope, bro. Probably the only thing that I was interested in watching. I'm the exact opposite. I just felt it looked really sloppy, and I don't know, I don't know. Could have. Rey did die, lol. Like, I don't know. I just felt it was sloppy. Did you think it looked sloppy?
Yeah.
I think it looked kind of sloppy.
That match is bad. Really thought that would have been one to catch up on. Oh, well. Thank you for saving me time. Yeah, no,
I felt it looked sloppy. There were, like, some spots that just were not good.
No,
that last spot, though, when Rey went through the ladder and, like, went, like, ka-tunk, like the DDT, the hammerlock DDT into the ladder, that was cool. And that was a good spot. But everything else was, like, just, like, so sloppy and, like, ay.
At the end I thought the only good part of that, Elijah, was the end.
Was the hammerlock DDT off the ladder into the other ladder.
Yeah.
And Rey died. And then Andrade won.
That was the only good part.
That was literally it. It was like 2 seconds of glory, and then the rest of the match sucked.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I really don't know what the purpose of this was. Personally, I just did not love it. And I just felt it was kind of sloppy. Like, I don't know if these 2 guys are just, like, tired of working with each other or what. Because, I mean, all their matches thus far have been good.
What was the point of Humberto there?
Okay, Humberto was taken out by Andrade like 3 weeks ago. Humberto Carrillo was taken out by Andrade. And that's what started this whole Rey Andrade thing again. Because Rey came out to save his butt. So then Humberto showed up after the match when Rey was about to go through the floor. I don't know. This whole segment was just like, why? Like, okay. But I don't know. I just don't know what it was about and, like, why. Like, just, I don't know. I mean, I understand that because the spot where Rey was supposed
back
to...
in wrestling.
Well,
part of it is Humberto was, like, 12
of gold thing
when he started.
That was
and now he's getting older, so he's probably going to get taller.
So I don't know, guys. I just didn't think that was...
No, I didn't think it was good. Not a good match. So Humberto heel. No, face because he attacked Andrade.
Yeah, he attacked Andrade. He helped Rey.
He was wearing Rey's mask and attacked Andrade.
Yeah, he came out from the crowd. So,
yeah.
should have been more specific there.
I thought it was, initially when he came out, I thought it was Dominic.
I did too. I was like, oh, look, it's Dominic.
I was like, oh, Dominic's here.
Then he took the mask off and it was Humberto. I totally forgot Humberto was gone.
He should have just...
That's the sad part about it, is I completely forgot Humberto Carrillo was gone. Like, I didn't even pay any attention. I was like, oh, well, he hasn't been on TV in several weeks. I didn't remember what happened to him.
They should have just left the mask on him and made everybody think, oh, this is Dominic that came out to help him.
Yeah.
Because that's who I thought it was when he came out.
I did too. I think Andrade will be defending it against question mark
I will face
Mania.
him. I'm making a WWE career.
Fill in the blank. I don't know who Andrade's going to fight against. Defend his title against. I don't know.
Humberto.
Why aren't they developing any stories going into the Women's Rumble match? Scott. I got a lot of questions here. Sounds rubbish. Vince Logic Humberto is going to be the new Sin Cara. Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I saw rumors
so.
saying that Velveteen Dream will possibly, or more than likely, be in the Rumble, which would be really freaking cool.
That would not shock me.
I've seen
Considering they've come out and said that NXT will be involved at the Royal Rumble.
Andrade will defend it against Charlotte Flair. That's how Charlotte will get on the WrestleMania card, because she's not winning the Rumble. Sorry, she's not.
In a no-holds-barred match.
Woo! So, yeah, that was that. It just kind of sucked.
Falls count anywhere.
So, we then got Martin Luther King video. This is cool. Then we got Aleister Black versus a jobber. Why are we doing this again?
I'm cool with it.
But, the thing is, they're like, oh, yes, Aleister Black is a force to be reckoned with.
NXT, man. Great show.
He's
Woo.
so dominant and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what makes him dominant when fighting a freaking jobber? I don't understand that. So I just hate when they talk about it like that. Aleister won.
I did see Kalisto signed a new contract, Scott. Yeah, some more lucha things. Awesome.
Whoopty doopty.
Yeah.
Kalisto. Woo! Lucha! 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 House party! House party! House party! Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
SmackDown was bad.
Woo!
I was sleeping.
I didn't think SmackDown was that bad, actually.
I won't be able to watch you guys on NXT on Wednesday. Why not? Where are you going to be?
Aleister's entrance was longer than his match.
You got to work, don't you?
That is true. Aleister's entrance was longer than his match.
That's because he sneezed on that guy and the guy fell down.
Ooh.
Kane
more
being
like
part
house
of Bray.
chopping.
Kane being part of Bray and Bryan's storyline was awesome.
Dude, okay, so I did the show by myself on Friday, and so that was
I have to work. What movie is showing, John?
So that was I had, good logic behind that.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me about the Fiend.
We either take her or Cena be in the Rumble match. No. I don't think so.
Cena, maybe.
No.
Take her, no.
I don't think so.
I've seen some rumors talking about Cena potentially being in the Rumble match.
I don't think he'll be there.
But I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna say anybody is not going to be in the Rumble match because,
Sorry, dudes. Gotta sleep.
They really...
Have an awesome day. You too, give me a oh yeah.
Yes. Have an awesome day.
By the way, I watched your podcast with the AEW wrestling, and I thought it was pretty good.
Neat. 1917 and Bad Boys Part 3. Neat! Those movies are shown.
Yes. Look forward to your predictions. Yes. We will
Predictions.
have those.
Yes. And then we're also doing our live reactions.
We'll do live reactions during the show.
During the Rumble. I'm so excited.
No, but seriously, why can't Vince let Kane be Kane? And not Mask Kane, LOL, is not the 1998 Vince and Taker. I'm taking some soul and dig the holes. I don't know, I kind of like the Kane with the mask.
If Cena's in the Rumble match, which version will we get? Probably, the hustle, loyalty, respect Cena.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in the match.
Not the doctor of thugonomics.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that one.
I don't think you're getting that one, no. So,
When is predictions again? We will do them... It's this week, right?
Yeah, the Rumble's this weekend.
We'll do those Friday.
We'll get the actor Cena.
We'll have to do them Friday.
Friday with SmackDown?
And maybe we'll do them Saturday.
Saturday there's a show.
Maybe we'll never do them.
Saturday we have Worlds Collide.
I don't know.
Thursday with NXT UK, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
That's going to be a short
do we even know the full card for the Rumble?
No.
There's the Royal Rumble.
I can pull it up.
And then there is the Royal Rumble. And then we have...
Vince in the Rumble. Vince is old.
The Fiend versus Bryan. And then we have...
Fiend versus Bryan. Becky versus Asuka. Bayley versus Lacey. Roman to Corbin. Sheamus and Shorty G. Predictions are Nakamura versus Strowman. That's a match that might potentially be made. And then, of course, we have the 2 Rumble matches. So I think that's pretty much the card.
Pretty much.
King Corbin is winning the Rumble. Dudes, I legit told you this. Why are you so far over?
Corbin's not winning.
I didn't say Corbin's winning, but I said Corbin's going to be in the Final 4. The Final 4 is going to be Roman, Corbin, Drew, and somebody else. It's going to be somebody else.
Braun versus Nakamura bathroom break.
Yeah, that's one that is being speculated at being made a match, which I wouldn't be shocked if it is, because there's been so much, talk
It's going to be the opening match. Are you serious? Braun versus Nakamura bathroom break.
You legit just read that twice. Roman not winning the Rumble. Take my money.
Yeah.
Money. Take my money. I don't want.
Yeah, he's not winning.
He shouldn't win.
No.
He shouldn't win.
He's not winning.
But are you sure about that? Because he's Roman.
He's not winning.
We'll see about that. Gleen, what if we get Sheamus versus Braun? I'd be okay with it, I suppose. But whatever. Cool. So then we get Brock Lesnar. Heyman comes out. I'm ready for Drew to win this time. Same. Keith Lee wins. That'd be awesome.
I wouldn't mind seeing Drew win.
Same. The match.
The match card for Rumble sounds terrible.
Yeah.
What?
The match card for Rumble sounds terrible. I don't think it's that bad. I really don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So, we then get,
yeah.
Brock Lesnar. Heyman comes out. He goes,
Any chance the SNL guys from the Battle Royal at Mania last year? Or in the Rumble? No.
I hope not.
No chance, Scott.
They shouldn't.
No chance.
They shouldn't. Okay? Unless they're fighting the Street Profits, then no. They won't be on the card.
Yeah, either Drew needs to win or somebody else.
So.
Are you talking to us, Dylan?
So, Heyman says, I'm having a crisis. We got some problems.
What if at WrestleMania we get Ricochet versus Brock more than Kane Velasquez? I have thoughts on the whole Ricochet thing from tonight.
So, Heyman comes out, he's like, we got some problems here, okay? I think the entire WWE universe
So, were you talking to us, Dylan, about blocking you?
Well, you just interrupted my promo.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this
right. I'm going to go all The Rock on you.
Okay.
And
go ahead. Do your thoughts.
People's elbow, boom.
I'm glad Heyman told us the rules for the Rumble. Yeah, I don't think anybody knew the rules for the Rumble.
I will cancel my subscription if they are.
Nobody's ever seen the rules for the Rumble, so...
So, he comes out, he says, I think the entire WWE Universe takes what Brock Lesnar does for granted. I come out here.
I have many thoughts. No, the dude at the bottom.
I come out here and say Brock Lesnar will be in the Rumble. And everyone says, of course he will, because he's Brock Lesnar. Heyman then goes...
Yes, rest in peace, Rocky Johnson.
Explains the rules of the Rumble. And I'm sitting there going, why? Because I'm not even joking you. Maybe 20 minutes prior, we had Vic Joseph and
why isn't Matt Hardy on commentary? That's a good question.
We had Vic Joseph and what's-his-face explain the rules to us. Jerry Lawler. They explained the rules to us. And then we had Paul Heyman come back out and explain the rules to us some more. Because, you see, we really don't understand how the Royal Rumble works. The Royal Rumble has only been around for 35 years.
Sorry,
and we don't have any idea how the Royal Rumble works. Okay, then. Love that.
What do Lesnar and Brady have in common? They both deflate balls. You don't get the joke because you don't follow football. I get it.
No, I don't follow football, so. So.
Dio mad be in the Rumble match? No.
Possibly.
I don't think so.
I think he might be because he's been talking up a storm about, I want to get my hands on Brock Lesnar, and I think the Rumble would be a spot to do it. Nope. Now, would it be a waste of an entrance? Waste of an entry?
That
yes.
is where Ricochet is going to come into play.
No, that would be a waste of an entry, but I think it could happen. So, then...
Maven, turn to the Dark Order.
So then, Dio will be number 2. For real, though, I wouldn't be shocked if he was, and then it would be so funny if he, threw Brock Lesnar out.
He will be number 2, and he'll last 2 seconds.
It would be funny, though, honestly.
Gleen, I got a plot twist for Dark Order after this.
All okay. Right.
After we're done talking about this, let me know.
So, he says, explain the rules of the Rumble, and then he says Brock will be the only one left standing. Then, the winner of the Rumble gets to pick which champion they choose to fight in the main event of WrestleMania. And clearly, as it's been shown, and as, this is the reason why Brock Lesnar's in the Rumble to begin with, there is no one who is worthy in that locker room of being in the main event of WrestleMania. And the people started booing. He's like, seriously? You people tell me. Anybody from any company, tell me who is worthy of being in the main event of WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. He's like, oh, would you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh, listen to those people. There's nobody. Ricochet comes out, and at this point I'm going, oh, you're stupid. You are physically stupid. Okay? You're dumb. Alright? You are dumb. What do you think's gonna happen when you come out here? He comes out, he's got his, I'm a big, buff dude, I'm Ricochet, and I do flips and stuff, and I'm not scared of you, Brock. I'm not scared of you. Who do you think I am? I'm not scared of you. And he challenges Brock. Gets in the ring, he challenges Brock. And Brock proceeds to leave. He then goes, oh, I guess you're walking away because you're scared, bro.
Nobody ordered a pepperoni cheese pizza.
And he then proceeds to get hit upside the head. And I'm just like, wow, Ricochet. Big round of applause to you. You're done. Okay. Thanks. Bye. I don't get what the point of that segment was. Now, I know you're going to go into some big spiel about how, oh, well, I think Ricochet's going to be the one to eliminate dude from the thing or whatever. And I'm going to be like, well, I don't know. I think it was kind of dumb for...
Hey, look, it's a Big Show.
I think it was kind of dumb.
Or Big Slow.
For Ricochet to come out and be like, yeah, Brock. Yeah. I'm not scared of you. It's like, clearly, I just don't know what he was thinking. I just don't know what he was thinking. Now, what's your thoughts on this? Please explain, because I don't understand this segment at all.
Ricochet's going to eliminate Brock.
Okay.
Just saying.
So then what's that going to do for... To me, that makes no sense, though. Because if you want to have the winner of...
Makes perfect sense.
Then what are you going to do? Are you going to have Brock fight Ricochet first and then go and fight the main event of WrestleMania?
I don't know, but you set up a feud right now, and you have Ricochet versus... because of what happened tonight, it's all being set up where Ricochet is going to get a shot at Brock.
Where? Because Mania makes no sense to me. Don't do Ricochet versus Brock at Mania. Let Drew be the big winner. Let him go and beat Brock for his title. I suppose you could, like, I don't know, do it at Elimination Chamber or something, but Brock isn't going to work Elimination Chamber. If they have Fastlane, Brock's not working Fastlane. I
think it's going to happen. I think we're going to set up Ricochet.
So, I don't know, like... WrestleMania Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar, build new stars, Maven. I thank Paul for this.
I think that's what's
but
gonna happen.
I don't want to see Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet in the main event of WrestleMania, okay? That's not what I want to see.
Who knows?
It's really not what I want to see.
Yeah, well, you might not want to see it, but that might be what you see.
Because Drew McIntyre makes more sense to me. If you pass up this flippin' opportunity to put Drew McIntyre in the main event of WrestleMania, and you put Ricochet in his place, I'm sorry, I like Ricochet as much as the next guy, but that doesn't fly with me, okay? Drew McIntyre is, I'm sorry, leaps and bounds ahead of Ricochet in the status of where he's at on the roster, and I don't understand why you would do that to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has been there for 45 flipping years, working his tail off to not get in the main event of WrestleMania. That is stupid. Yeah. Completely stupid and makes absolutely no sense to me. So if they do some stupid stuff with, like, Ricochet winning or Ricochet going to fight Brock, I don't understand this at all. Because, honestly, I suppose if they're going to have... I don't get it. I really don't understand it. If that's going to be the way that they go and have, like...
Makes a lot of sense. Just telling you.
But what if Drew McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank and going to take time just like Stone Cold and Bret Hart and The Rock and Triple H Maven? But that's not what... It just doesn't make sense to me, though. The big moment that Drew McIntyre would have would be beating Brock in the main event of WrestleMania. That would be his big moment of the year.
Okay.
Like...
How you doing, Elijah?
I just don't get it. Why would you put Ricochet in that spot? Like I said, I like Ricochet as much as the next guy. But, like... Why? To me, personally, I love Ricochet. Ricochet's great. But I just don't see him as main event status right now.
Okay.
Not against Brock Lesnar.
All right, well, whatever. I mean, that's kind of what they're setting up here.
I'm just sharing my opinion.
Okay.
I just don't look at him and say...
That's right, he should be some peon.
That's not what I'm saying either. They need to build him up to be the main event star. Drew McIntyre...
The Rock was Rocky Maivia, and people didn't like Rock until he spoke on the mic, see?
Okay.
Stone Cold was a jobber. Then when he changed, he became a big star.
Okay, I get that.
That's right. See,
I understand that.
Ricochet is about to become a big star. By the way, a little fettuccine, that is something we will consider is putting predicting all 30 participants.
Drew McIntyre is literally... Drew McIntyre is literally already a star, and the people are in love with him currently. If you're not going to run with that, I think that's complete and utter, like, stupidity. And I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does anybody else agree, though? Like, why would you swap out Ricochet? I don't know why you would put Ricochet in place of Drew McIntyre.
Well, you're not putting him in place of Drew McIntyre.
Except then, when are you going to do a Ricochet and Brock feud?
Why can't you do Ricochet and Brock between Mania and...
Because we all know Brock is not going to stick around between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Look at Brock's, like, track record here. He doesn't show up. So what makes us think, what makes you think that Brock is going to stick around to do a feud with Ricochet in between? He sure isn't going to do anything at Elimination Chamber. He's not going to do anything. Like, I don't know. The kids love Ricochet.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. Maybe.
He's talking about the random guy that's throwing out stuff.
Oh, got it.
He's talking about Dylan.
Got it. Ricochet's not ready for the title yet. Which is what I'm saying. Ricochet's not ready for the title yet. No, he's not.
How did I forget about this, Gleen?
Which is like...
Good question.
I just don't... That's why I just don't see why you would do that before Drew McIntyre.
Well, because you have 2 months between Mania and Rumble.
But like I said, Brock Lesnar is not going to stick around.
All right. Well,
has he stuck around? Tell me. Look at his track record. Has he stuck around?
I don't know. He's been on the last couple weeks.
Yeah, because we have the pay-per-view this weekend.
Let's say at Ricochet time. This is Drew time. I agree. I think Drew probably deserves it more, but I mean, right now, I don't think you want to go through 2 months of Drew versus Brock.
No, it's not even going to be 2 months of Drew versus Brock because Brock isn't going to be there. It's going to be Drew McIntyre talking himself up, saying, yeah, I'm going to be the main event of WrestleMania. I am in the main event of WrestleMania, people. I am in the freaking main event of WrestleMania. Finally. These people, I've gotten what I want. I'm in the main event. Cool.
And you know what? Wrestling fans can't watch things for 2 weeks without getting upset about it. So how are they going to watch Drew McIntyre sitting there talking about how are wrestling fans going to sit there and watch him for 2 months going, I'm going to be in the main event. I'm going to be in the main event.
Because it is no different than what Seth Rollins did last year when he was going to fight Brock Lesnar. That is what he did every week. He came out and ran his mouth about, I'm going to beat Brock Lesnar. And then Brock Lesnar showed up for 1 week and then he disappeared off the TV again. And then guess what he did? It was maybe another 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, he showed back up, beat the crap out of Seth, and left. And then we got to the main event of WrestleMania. Or not even the main event. They were on first. And Seth beat the crap out of Brock. And that's the way that went. So it's like, I don't even know. I just, doing Brock and Ricochet in between,
Drew is waiting on Shane O'Mac.
No, I don't want to see Drew versus Shane O'Mac.
The thing is wrestling fans will not put up with 2 months of Drew McIntyre coming out going, I'm going to beat Brock. I'm going to beat Brock. Look,
he doesn't have to come out every week and say, I'm going to beat Brock. But look at what Seth did last year. That's what Seth did last year. He came out and he said, I'm going to kick the crap.
Right now.
Exactly.
People hate him.
Okay? That's why I'm saying you don't have to do the same thing with Drew. You can have Drew focus on other things, but then you can have Drew go back to, yeah, I am the main event of WrestleMania. Get ready, people. Brock is about to be over. He's about to be gone for good. I am going to kick his head off, and he will never come back. That's what I'm going to do.
Wrestling fans, push new stars. Push the new star. Also wrestling fans. That's not the person we want you to push. I agree. I think that's the issue with wrestling fans right now is fans are part of the problem.
I'm totally fine with them pushing Ricochet. It's just, to me, it makes no sense when you already have this Drew thing completely set up and ready to go.
Which is why I think one of the issues you have with fans is the fact that, and you might lose this.
It's hot in here. I gotta take my jacket off.
The fact that fans cannot withstand a prolonged storyline.
I'm fine with
prolonged, I'm talking like 2 or 3 weeks. Seems like if it gets more than 2 weeks, you can forget about it. People hate it. I told you might lose this.
I don't know, man.
Because my internet sucks. Cena in 2002 when Mid-Carter got beat by Kurt Angle. He then changed his character to a rapper. He got over with the mic and rap, and he had good matches. And then at 2005 went to SmackDown and beat JBL and became a star. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying all this stuff didn't happen, but to me, it makes no sense to do Ricochet and Brock in between. Just because I just have a gut feeling Brock Lesnar's not sticking around after the Rumble. I just don't think he's going to. So, I don't know when you do the Ricochet and Brock feud then. The only place it can play out would be Mania then. And to me, like I said, I just think it's kind of a waste.
Again, I don't have a problem with what they're doing. Because I don't think people can stick around for long enough to withstand, an extended Brock and Drew drawn out type storyline.
But even then, it's not even going to be Brock and Drew going back and forth because Brock won't be there.
No, he won't. But people get tired of it. We can't, that's what I'm saying is you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, but what are you saying then? People don't like a prolonged Brock and Drew feud.
Wrestling fans are never happy.
But the thing is, it wouldn't even be like a long-term feud, okay? It's going to be Drew McIntyre being on TV as usual, going and kicking bunches of different people.
It's getting serious up in here.
Going to kick off different people's heads, okay? That's what Drew can do. He can fight all these different people, go through the entire roster, leading up to Mania, and then it'll be like, well, I got one person left, gotta go kick Brock's head off.
All right, whatever.
Like, it doesn't make any sense, because if you look at Brock Lesnar, he's not gonna stick around for an in-between feud.
Okay.
Of waiting for Mania.
Brock will be back in Mania to face Mr. Gleen.
Like, I just don't
see
him doing that. So, I don't know when they plan to do this whole Ricochet thing. I just don't know where it fits in.
You can be my promoter, Scott.
Like,
sometimes Wrestling fans that girlfriend is a gold digger and is never satisfied with what they have.
I just don't know when they think they're going to fit the Ricochet Brock thing in.
And here's where I think, wrestling fans in general, first off, they don't like having bad things said about their favorite wrestler. Secondly, especially nowadays. Secondly,
Maven, where's Brock going? He's going home.
They don't like, long drawn out storylines, especially long drawn out storylines that don't involve wrestlers that they care about. I mean, that's, again, we're talking about how bad tonight's show was. A lot of it has to do with just not building anything up to, what's going to happen this weekend. I think that's the biggest issue with, what they did tonight. I'm expecting Wednesday might be decent.
Maybe. But they haven't said jack squat about what's happening with NXT in the Rumble.
Friday, well, no, but I do know that there's going to be NXT people there, so Friday, we'll see what happens with Friday with SmackDown, where they get with it. I'll tell you this: if Drew does beat Brock, watch Ricochet be the first one to challenge Drew.
See, I won't be shocked if they do that. If they do that, cool, fine. But I just don't see the purpose of trying to set up a Ricochet and Brock feud for in between, when most likely Brock isn't even going to be around.
What was the purpose of doing what they did tonight?
To show that Ricochet's an idiot? I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't understand. We sit here and we go, well, the purpose of this or the purpose of that. What was the purpose of what they did tonight?
Like I said, I don't know. If they want to set something up with Brock and Ricochet, cool. But Brock has to be around to do it. And if he's not around, then there is no purpose.
I guess.
Because what do you want Ricochet to do? Fight himself?
No, I think Ricochet will fight Brock.
It's not going to happen on a Raw. It's not, I don't. That's what I really think. I think people, want to see
Maven,
Brock,
why the Young Bucks not give tag team champions in AEW because of social media? Well, I think part is because of social media, but also I think the Young Bucks wanted to get someone else to push. Because everybody was like, oh, look, all of them are going to win the title, and that's going to, suck, because that'll just make AEW terrible.
I don't know if that actually came out of
anybody's mouth. The men's Rumble match will start at the pay-per-view since Brock is number one. That's true.
I wouldn't be shocked if that was the first match to go on, though.
Although tonight, he wasn't the first one out.
No, he was in the middle of the show like he was last week.
So.
But hey, pay-per-views are different because Brock has to get home, okay? Pay-per-views are different.
He's got places to be, man.
Totally. Which is what I'm saying.
They're building the suspense, see? Mrs. Gleen knows.
But like I was saying, I feel like people expect way too much out of Brock.
I knew this rant was coming 3 weeks ago when Heyman said, I'm starting to like Drew. Yep.
Like, I like Drew, and this has nothing to do with Drew. Okay, it does have to do with
Drew. It has
everything to do with Drew, because Drew should be in the freaking main event at WrestleMania.
I like Drew. It has nothing to do with Drew. I mean, it does have something to do with Drew.
The dude deserves it, okay? He deserves to be in the main event of WrestleMania. He has had garbage storylines, and it's been treated like crap. Yeah, he's been on TV, but it's all been garbage. And now he's given something good that actually shows that he's good, and that he's got personality, and, like, if they do something stupid to screw that up, I just don't know. Brock will be at Mania. That's what I'm saying. I think Brock is only going to be at Mania. Like,
don't forget the Saudi show before Mania.
I feel people really do.
Scott, The Undertaker will be at the Saudi show.
They try to give more credit to Brock than he deserves, because honestly, I don't think he deserves jack squat.
Ricochet versus Paul Heyman.
I just really don't. I don't see what he does for any of the division.
I think Truth is going to fight Paul Heyman.
I just don't get it. And I think people try to give him more credit than he deserves. And
I hope we're still there. Oh no, Scott. What's Saudi Arabia? OMGG.
I just don't know.
Oh my good God. Is that what that means?
Oh my good God.
Oh, good God.
You're really bad at this tech lingo.
I don't do I'm going to abbreviate everything. I can't spell it out, so I'm going to, just make up some letters.
So then we have Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. And I'm sitting here going, it doesn't make any sense to have Randy win. You can't have Drew lose, especially if he's winning the Rumble this weekend.
No.
So they do something screwy. AJ gets involved. OC gets involved. They attack them. And then Randy cleans house with the chair. And then...
Saudi Arabia might give us the wish Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the title. Maybe that's what they'll do, Ricochet versus Brock.
I suppose if they're going to do it there, I guess. It's not like many people are going to watch it anyways, but I mean,
Are they actually going to Saudi Arabia? Have they officially announced they're going to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, it's like Crown Jewel.
Okay.
It's like right before Mania. So I don't know why they're doing it, but
well, okay. Because I'd seen where someone was talking about it, and they said they had said that all it said was it was going to be overseas somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it's another Saudi show. I can look it up real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Saudi might give us... Oh, that's what already been said.
I'm just going to go to WWE reviews because it's not coming up here.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Imra AK47.
Yes.
How you doing?
Thank you so much. I don't know, man. Let me look when the next pay-per-view is. Ooh. Keep scrolling, 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 scrolling. Upcoming events. Super Showdown. That's what it's called. It's not Crown Jewel. It's Super Showdown. So we have Worlds Collide the 25th, the Royal Rumble the 26th. February 2nd, we have Halftime Heat. Apparently we're doing that again. February 16th, Takeover Portland. February 27th, Super Showdown. March 8th, Elimination Chamber. So you literally...
Hey guys, I gotta go. Body sore from work. You guys have a good night. You too, Strong John.
Yes.
Especially since, our internet is messing up.
Yeah, you have a good night. So there's 2 shows in between Mania and the Rumble.
Yeah.
Super Showdown, which is the Saudi show, and Elimination Chamber. I can tell you which one Brock is not showing up for.
Yep.
Elimination Chamber.
Yep, pretty much.
He might show up for Super Showdown. Probably because it's a Saudi show. So I suppose they could do Ricochet versus What's-His-Face there. But, whatever, I digress.
Yes, you digressed.
I digress. Whoa, what? Upcoming events 2020? Fall Brawl and Halloween Havoc.
That's what it says.
October 4th.
That's what it says.
That's a thing? What?
To be announced.
What? That's... What? Can't believe that.
Yep.
Okay, where were we in the show? Randy Orton gets attacked. No, he doesn't. Randy Orton attacks Drew after the match. And Drew gets on the mic and he says, "This Sunday, I'm going to kick your damn head off your shoulders, and then finally, after all this time, Drew McIntyre will finally main event.
When Maven screaming, I'm playing
WrestleMania.
Shinsuke Nakamura's song. You can do that or Asuka.
You don't even need to play it. I can just sing it.
Yeah.
I like know
but
how
then
it
you
goes.
can't rant.
No, but then I can't rant, so that is a problem. I could try and sing and rant at the same time. I just don't know how.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Brock Lesnar, sucks.
Randy.
I could sing it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose that would work.
Randy versus Brock.
No.
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 No. I don't want to see it.
No.
Ever.
Again.
I'm kind of over Randy Orton.
Dang, Saudi Arabia is WrestleMania now. Wow. Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
what they're going to literally say. It's going to be like, oh yes, it's as big as WrestleMania. And I'm going to be like, oh no, it's really not, so shut up. Like, shh.
Also, they did the DQ finish with Randy and Drew to protect Drew. Now I'm done for good. Good night, guys. Good night.
Peace out, John. Talk to you later. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of over Randy Orton. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm just kind of over him. I don't know. He's been around for forever, and like, I don't know. I'm just kind of over Randy Orton. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they do with him now is like the same stuff, and it's just.
I'm okay with Randy Orton.
I don't know. I just don't like him.
Randy Orton's cool.
Just not loving him. I'm just saying. So, it's just my opinion, my personal and professional opinion.
I like it better than I used to.
I just don't really like him.
Just saying. I don't have a problem with Randy Orton.
So, then we
Gleen said his name right, but not OMG.
So, then we get Charlotte Flair interview. She says she's going to eliminate anyone and anything this Sunday at the Royal Rumble.
Anyone and anything.
I think by anything she meant Sarah Logan.
Or she just meant
anything.
Anything that gets in the ring. Someone brings a coat to the ring, she's eliminating it.
I suppose so. I mean, I don't really know, but I mean, whatever. Then we get Becky. Becky comes out. She says, Mosca.
Noska.
I was going to
Who's
start.
Noska?
I said Mosca. That's what I
Mosca.
said. Oscar. Okay. You know, all this time you've been coming after me. And I started to think, maybe you're afraid that you can't beat me again. Maybe that's why you're resorting to these underhanded tactics. Maybe that's why. And maybe I don't need to be afraid of you because you're afraid of me. That you can't beat me. That's what she was trying to say. And she says, last year, yes, you did beat me at the Royal Rumble. But who went on to win the whole thing?
Bessie's getting beat.
I was making history, traveling the world, and you were on YouTube making soup.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Isle Swords.
Making soup. So that's the big difference between you and me. I'm coming to collect my one last debt. Then we get Kairi Sane versus Becky Lynch. Becky wins. This whole time, Asuka was sitting on the top of, like, the ring post. That's what you call that? Sitting on top of the ring post. And she just was, like, yelling at Kairi, yelling instructions to her in Japanese. And it was the, like, greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. And
no, don't bring back boxing matches. Never.
We don't need that. So,
no.
Becky wins, and then Asuka jumps off the top and legit, like, She went postal on Becky. She just like beat her up. I thought she was gonna roll in the ring and spit green stuff in her face.
Yeah.
That's what I thought she was gonna do.
It would have been cool if she would have done that.
But then she didn't. And,
yeah.
You know, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think if she would have done that, that would have been cool.
I thought she was going to spit stuff in her face.
Yes, little fettuccine, there is another Saudi show.
Which is why I thought they pushed her off the top of the thing, was so that she could get down there and put the little
more
finger
Saudi
out
shows. Last time their plane couldn't leave the country, LOL. Yeah, Lashley vs. Brock in a brawl for all. I'll be the Saudi shows I don't get. But I knew it was coming because they said that they were going to be doing 2 Saudi shows a year is what I had heard.
That's kind of what they were doing before, though. I feel like
they kind of signed a contract extension, too, with them. So, I mean, not totally shocking.
It's weird, though. I just don't know, man. So, I thought this was decent. I don't know, man. I really think it's a good thing James isn't here. Because I really think that Becky's getting beat this weekend.
Orton should do a one-off next. I think she's going to lose. Orton should do a one-off for NXT. That'd be interesting. Randy Orton needs a new theme and character. Sure, you love Orton, but I don't want to. Yes, he's still good on the mic. You know what? I don't know if I want him to be a champion.
Nope. I don't want him to be champion
but
ever again.
I like the character.
I mean, okay.
I like what he's done.
I think he's okay.
I like what he did with AJ.
I don't love him like I used to. I used to like Randy Orton. I thought his old stuff was pretty good. Like, not even like old stuff. Just a couple years back. I thought some of that was pretty decent. And I enjoyed it. But now I'm just kind of like, I feel like Randy Orton's just like done it all. So like, he's kind of running out of things to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's another one of those wrestling fans that's, you've done everything, so I don't like you anymore, so go somewhere else.
It has nothing to do with me, him, like...
Go hide under a rock, because we don't like you anymore.
It's not even what I'm saying. But, like, I don't know, he's, like, done everything. And I've said this about, Dolph Ziggler, too. He's been in WWE for forever, and he's done literally everything. He's been all the different champions. He's done all the different things. So, like, if he wanted to say, hey, I'm done with WWE, he could. And he could be fine with it. Yeah. And Randy Orton is another one that I think if he wanted to say, tomorrow, okay, well, I'm going to be done with WWE and I'm going to retire, it would be fine because he's literally done everything. That, like, there is pretty much nothing left for him to do that he hasn't done.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I'm not saying that it's like a bad thing that he's done everything, but like I don't know.
Lana was wearing some questionable attire. Charlotte is the only storyline for the Rumble. For the love of God, no more Becky versus Charlotte. Yes.
Asuka's sitting on the turnbuckle, LOL. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
It's pretty cool. What's next, Maven? Becky
to now Lecky?
Yes. That is next.
So, I don't know, guys. I really think Becky's getting beat this weekend.
And I'm a heel Becky.
Okay, actually, I'm going to be honest. I could see it going either way. I could really see them letting Becky get the win over Asuka and then build something completely new for Mania. Or they have her get beat. And they build for Asuka and Becky
is winning
for Mania.
Sunday, unfortunately. She's getting beat.
I don't know. I really think there's a good possibility she gets beat.
She is getting beat.
I really think there's a strong possibility she gets beat.
They are setting up her versus Asuka at WrestleMania.
But at the same time...
I'm late.
I could see them totally doing something different because I really think Sasha's winning the Rumble.
Yes, Justin, where have you been?
I think Sasha's winning the Rumble now. I don't think it's going to be Shayna. I think it's going to be Sasha. And then that's where they build to do Sasha and Bayley at Mania.
Could be.
So... I don't know. I would think that Asuka and Becky's probably the best idea for her going in because I don't know what you do with her if you don't.
King said Kairi should be DQ'd because of Asuka. I don't know if I like that.
No.
I don't think you can split up Kairi and Asuka.
No. I'm sick of Becky as a champion.
I think you have to keep those two together.
They just work so well together.
I think you have to keep them together. I don't think you can split them up.
I like them as a tag team a lot.
Yeah.
And I understand they're not doing the whole tag team scene right now, but I like them a lot.
Well, that's because there's nobody doing the tag team scene.
But whatever. I
digress.
I digress. I'm not gonna get into that right now because if I get into that,
because you know I'm right.
Our hour is gonna turn into a show. Okay, our show is gonna turn into another hour of me yelling about the tag team championships, and so we're just not gonna go there right now. We're just not gonna go there.
That's right.
Okay, we're just not gonna go there.
We're not going there.
We're not going there.
Control now. What do you do?
Yes, it's just that's what he does.
Well, he gets people to pay attention.
But yeah, I suppose I just don't know.
Which
member will represent the Undisputed Era in the Rumble match? I think probably Adam Cole.
No.
No?
No.
No. Roderick?
I think Roderick. How do you, Clark?
Roddy, I don't love that. Roddy's gonna lose then, for sure.
Randy Orton. I don't think that... I mean, I'm not a huge Randy Orton fan, okay? But what he's done the last couple weeks, I've liked. And the thing is, it's slow and methodical. That's the issue people have with him.
It's so
not
slow.
It's a different style of wrestling from what everybody else does, where they flip around and jump off the ropes and high flying and quick action.
Which is good, and I like that. But I just think Randy Orton is so slow. It's kind of hard to watch.
Dolph and Orton would be good on commentary. Dolph Ziggler could do his crappy comedy, yes.
Boy. So, after the whole Becky thing... The
problem with Randy Orton doing, commentary is it would take him forever to get the words out. And by then the match would be over.
And I feel like he'd say the wrong things.
I don't think he'd say the wrong things. I just think that it'd take forever to get the words out.
I don't know. Just don't know. Anyways, moving on. After the Becky Kairi suit again, that was a nice video. Then we got Asuka and Kairi backstage. Essentially, they just yelled at us in Japanese, and then...
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I like this. I love them. This is why they can't break them up.
I wanted to see her spit green mist out of her mouth.
Onto Sarah, what's her face?
Yeah, Sarah what's her face.
Sarah what's her face, the interviewer. I think that would have been cool. She would have been like, I don't give a crap who I spit the green stuff at. I'm spitting it at you.
From Mania.
Regardless.
The pirate ship. Yeah, that'd be cool.
She really does need a match for Mania
cool.
because it is her Mania though. For reals though, it's the whole pirate stuff, the pirate theme. It's her gimmick. So
it's in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
My bad. I was playing PS4. Don't ever do it again, Justin. Ever.
That's okay. Matt Hardy on commentary. OMG Matt is signed to a 4-year deal with WWE.
That is interesting.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't know why would you do that? That makes no sense to me.
I don't understand why you'd sign with them. Other than they said, here, we'll give you $1 million to sign with us. That'd be the only reason.
So, after Asuka and Kairi backstage, Asuka just finished off by saying, Becky is not ready for Asuka!
Yes.
I love them because they yell at us in Japanese, and I have no idea what they're saying, but it sounds really mean and vicious.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much better. I don't have to understand what they're saying, because it's good, regardless. I feel like if I knew what they were saying, I wouldn't like it as much,
Yes.
So, that's what makes it so good, is the fact that I have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then we got Buddy and Seth versus the Viking Raiders for the Tag Team Championships. It's like banging my head on a wall. I don't understand this at all. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Please tell me why would you do this? I just... Ugh.
Because they're setting up AOP versus the Viking Raiders at Mania.
What?
This is all going to lead to a setup of AOP versus...
For what? In just a tag match?
Yeah, for the titles.
But the Viking Raiders don't have the titles. And AOP didn't win the titles.
Okay, well, whatever. I think that's what's going to happen.
I just don't like this at all. Like, why are you doing this with Seth? I would just like to know, why is it him? Why does he get all this garbage?
Hey, like, Martin.
This happened with Braun, and he won the tag titles with Braun, and now they're doing it with Buddy. Like, legit, you guys, the Viking Raiders beat every single tag team in the division. And then the one tag team that was thrown together on a whim in the last 2 weeks beats them. What? That makes no sense. Like, are they the most dominant tag team in the division or not? Everything you literally just did to make them look like the strongest tag team in the division just went blub 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 down the toilet because of what you did tonight. Like, why? Why? The Viking Raiders just need to go back to NXT. They just need to go away, take the Street Profits with them, take everybody with them to NXT in the tag team division, and it would all be fine. Because what they're doing currently is not good. And I just don't get it. Like, why would you do that? Everything you just did to build them up is like actual people, actual competitors, actual champions. Not that they were much champions. I mean, while they had the belts, they didn't do much. But at least they beat actual tag teams, which made them look strong. And then you do this to them. And it's just like, I don't understand it at all.
We may have lost our streak. Like, completely.
I don't get it.
Yeah, we may have lost it completely. Really? Like, come back.
Come back. Come back.
My internet is terrible.
That's not the right dashboard. Just that one.
Are we there? Are we back?
Are we back?
Right.
Oh.
I think we're back somewhat.
It just makes no sense to me. That's all I'm trying to say.
Why?
Why what?
Why does it not make sense?
Like, why do that to the Viking Raiders, though?
Why?
Yes!
Because they're setting up everybody's hatred for Seth.
But I don't care.
Well,
why would you do that to the Viking Raiders, though?
Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't say anything.
But why do we have the Viking Raiders go all this time beating everybody only to get by a team that is not an actual flipping team?
Because that's how it works sometimes.
It's dumb. And I don't understand it.
That's okay. I didn't
Buddy
think it was bad.
and Seth are your new tag team champions. Whoopsie-doopsie. They'll hold the belts till, Mania. So, we can then get a Seth and Buddy interview, and they both say that they're entering the Rumble. Woohoo. Then we get the Monday after the weekend update. This was terrible.
Why?
Okay, it was worse than the first one that they showed. Which is why I think it was terrible. Compared to the first one that they had. I thought it wasn't as funny.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was okay. I did like the part where they were like, oh yeah, what's up with all these shows doing like reboots and stuff and like coming back, and they showed like all these different shows that were coming back. I don't even remember what it was. And then they like put up a photo. They're like, yeah, WWE every week we got new fresh content. And then they put up this photo of John Morrison and Miz from SmackDown on Friday, and Montez was like, sorry, we put the wrong graphic up there. And then Dawkins was like, forget I said anything. I am on the other side.
Yes, Maven. Sing it.
Like, up. I did think that was funny. So I don't know.
I think it was. I thought it was pretty funny, some of the parts. I mean, I like the truth part.
I thought the Chief part was funny. It hurts.
But
H-U-R-T
apostrophe championship.
Z.
See?
But why that one, though? You could have given him the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. Like, I don't care if you want to give Buddy a championship. That's not reason enough to give him the flipping Raw Tag Team belts.
The Messiah Buddies.
Like, I don't know. Didn't love it.
You just don't like anything.
It's not that I don't like anything. This show just sucked. There was so much on it that was just...
Rowan!
Like...
Buddy Murphy is Paul Heyman guy. Triple H loved Rollins, so you'll get it any title of Maven. Yeah,
I
see?
don't care, though.
I think
like,
it's... I mean, it's... I'm telling you what they're doing. Just saying.
So the Monday after the weekend update, it's kind of funny, I suppose. But the first one they did was better, which was like a while ago. So that was that. Then we got Matt Hardy versus Rowan. Oh boy.
When do we get broke Matt Hardy?
I don't think we're going to. Because
Why?
I don't think they're going to do it on
Baby,
TV.
calm down. Or you're using Brock Lesnar's theme.
I will not sing brock Lesnar's theme.
But the Street Profits are the weathermen. Yes.
Duh. Boom. Duh. Boom.
So is this setting up... I'm worried now.
Why?
WrestleMania is coming up. The SNL guys... Are they coming back?
Oh, what did I literally say? Like, I said this like 30 minutes ago. If you rewind the tape, I was like, hey, Scott, don't worry. I don't think the SNL guys will be back unless they're fighting the Street Profits. And I legit...
I don't know about fighting the Street Profits, but there's
legit said that.
Too much Saturday Night Live stuff with...
Like...
With,
I legit said that.
I mean, there's just too much Saturday Night Live stuff that's being, like, put out there. I think one of the Street Profits is hurt. Could be.
Maybe that's why they're doing this stuff with them.
Da boom, da boom. What's just wrestling devices bad in 2020?
So, I don't know, man. Matt Hardy
is fine.
Good. Matt Hardy versus Rowan. I kind of don't even care what's in the cage anymore. Do you care what's in the cage?
Yes. I want to see what it is.
Okay. There's a very tiny sliver of me, like 0.5%.
You should be the second entrant in the Rumble match.
0.5% of me wants to see what's in the cage. The rest of me is just kind of like, speed it up. Are we gonna? Please tell me we're gonna see it in the Rumble. If we take it any further than this Sunday, I might scream. Because I just want to see what's in the cage.
I think we have to, don't we?
You have to see what's in it at the Rumble. If you don't show us at the Rumble, then, like, just stop. We don't care about what's in the cage anymore. Okay? Just stop.
It's going to be Hornswoggle.
Whatever it is bit him. So it's alive.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Or he just cut his hand on the cage.
Or he just, reached in and there was a pile of ketchup and he just, oh, shoot. Ketchup, darn.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, I left my french fries and ketchup in the cage. That's what's in there.
That's what it was.
Like.
French fries and ketchup.
Darn, guys. Darn. So Rowan won. It's kind of sad Matt Hardy lost. Then we get a Lana, Lashley, Rusev, Liv recap. Woohoo! Woohoo! Awesome. Then we get a Mojo interview. Mojo says, for too long, this title has been held by cowards who run at the sound of people. The Singh brothers show up, and the one, tries to pin him. But he doesn't, because Mojo just, looks down at him, and it's like... And then the other one, he throws into the side of the wall. And then he picks the other one up and tosses him around. And he's like, yeah, 24/7 champion. Whoop!
So, So here's the question: are they gonna make this title serious now?
No, I don't think so. I think it's still supposed to be a joke.
Okay.
I still look at it as a joke. I don't think it's gonna be serious.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
I mean, I think Mojo's like, I'm gonna make this title serious, but ultimately Truth's gonna win it back.
JJ Security 4.0.
Woo! Street Profits should be on SmackDown. Fighting the Usos, fighting the New Day, fighting the Revival. I take them fighting against anybody except the tag teams that they have on Raw. Because the tag teams that they have on Raw are just kind of not good.
No.
SmackDown has some good tag teams.
Maybe two things. Viking Raiders and Street Profits don't have in common. One, Vikings is Vikings. Two, Street Profits got character development. Them Vikings, and it makes me mad. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's just...
The tag team division sucks.
Well, the tag team division,
Sucks?
we've been on it, so it's like, they need to just put them all in one show.
So...
I think it'd be more interesting if they just put them all in one show.
That was a face. I almost spilled water on myself. So then we get the main event. Lana, Lashley. I wrote that down twice. Why did I write that down twice?
My question is, why is this?
Why was this the main event? Why was this the main event? Can somebody explain that to me? Why this was the main event? Honestly, I would have taken the tag team championship match in the main event over this.
Yeah, again, I don't understand why this is the main event.
Why was this the main event?
No clue.
Like, for reals though. So... Fixed it. So, Lana comes out, she gets in the mic, she says, Rusev Day is cancelled! All my Bobby and I ever wanted was to share our love, and none of you care. I mean, it's not our fault that you all are losers. We have finally accepted the fact that you are all jealous of our love. We're going to have to suffer through your disrespectfulness. Those were her exact words. All we want is a simple thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you, Lana. Boo, 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 boo. And I'm sitting there going, please make it stop. Let this go somewhere aside from where it went. No. All we got was Liv and Rusev versus Lana and Lashley in a crappy, literally like 3-minute match. And then we went off the air. What? What? What?
If it happens, Elijah, we'll know. Dude,
what?
What are you doing?
What? What? Does anybody have any idea? What was this main event? Why was this the main event? Please, explain.
The better question is, why'd you get out of your seat?
Because why? The better question is, why?
Yeah, I'm wondering why.
Why? I don't... I don't understand this. Do you understand this? Please explain. I need,
I don't know why it was the main event. I said the same thing.
Do you have any thought process at all?
Other than this is, like, the storyline that's been going on for the longest.
Except, if you're going to put it in
That's
the main
the only
event,
reason I would say it's the main event. Because it's the storyline that's been going on for the longest.
if you're going to put it in the main event, shouldn't something good come from this, right?
Gleen, what if Bray Wyatt helps Rowan and it's a turn? That'd be interesting. Just like Paul would take her. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, I just
An
don't
urn.
understand.
Sorry, an urn, but a magical urn. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool if it's something they do with that. I mean it would be cool. I don't know, because then that makes Rowan in control of the Fiend, doesn't it? Kind of. Or are we saying that Bray Wyatt is in control of Rowan?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'll have to see where they go with that. That'd be an interesting storyline. Could be interesting.
This main event was sucky, man. This whole show was just kind of sucky.
Yeah, it wasn't good.